Am I the only person who's getting increasingly concerned about how weak the British public are, particularly Scottish people? There was a time when people would say, oh, don't fuck with them, they're Scottish. Oh, don't fuck with them, they're Glaswegian. Then comes this Willy Wonka scenario. I get that a lot of people are making jokes about this, and there is a funny side. However, there's people out there who are absolutely skint, right? They can't even buy food for their families, and they were trying to take their kids on a day out. They paid £35 each, and they were completely scammed, right? It's an actual shame. But as for the actors and stuff, they've not even been paid yet. And you know what? I don't even think I feel sorry for them. Because if you were in that situation and you were looking around and you were like that, this is a fucking joke, right? You would say, I can't work here, this is a scam, this is clearly a scam. And then they thought that they were actually going to get paid. It makes no sense. Like, I've had jobs before where I've actually spoke up. I've not even started the job yet and I've spoke up and says, there's something not right here. And I get that these actors are also really needing money. But there comes a point where you have to say, no, this is too far. A lot of people are laughing because somebody called the police. The funniest thing about that to me is that somebody called the police in Scotland and expected anything to be done. They're a bigger joke than the event. But this person was literally robbed. So they phoned the police to report this. I mean, this person had stole their money. The British public are just getting too good at saying, oh, the government's doing this, they're price hiking this, companies are doing that. There's nothing you can do about it. You could at least try to take a stand. Imagine that happened in France, right? Now, I might not enjoy France where I visited it and I might not like French food, but you've got to respect French people for taking a stand and trying to make changes. If this had happened in France, that building would no longer exist, right? There would be conspiracy theories flying about that aliens had burnt the building down or that the Oompa Loompas had came for revenge for Willy Wonka and the kids. But what do they do in Glasgow? They just make TikTok videos and go, oh, this is really bad, this was £35 a head, and then leave? No, I'm sorry. You wouldn't have got me out of that building without getting my money back. It was clearly a scam. Did nobody at the time stand up and say anything? What about people who had to come round and do health and safety checks before it even opened? Did they not come round and say, aye, it's safe, but there's nothing here? How much is this event costing? I know that it's not their job to do that, right? But as a decent human being, you would be like, hold on, is this an event? Like, what's going on here? Is this like a storage unit? Honestly, like, people need to make changes. Not only that, but I've been banging on about false advertising for years and how lash companies think it's okay to say that they use lash inserts as long as it's at the bottom of the page. And as for AI being used in adverts, it needs to be completely banned, unless it's like a perfume advert and they're walking through a forest and there's like butterflies and all that. But when it's showing you an event or something that you're going to buy, you should not be allowed to use AI whatsoever. I seen a news report on TikTok and they were saying it's been confirmed that these images are AI. It's been confirmed? Who confirmed it? You can see with your eyes that it's AI. I hope that they didn't run that through some sort of system to confirm that it's AI, because it was so blatantly obvious. It was actually embarrassing. The whole situation was embarrassing.